What is going on out there, peeps? All right, every now and then you come across something strange, something different, and you try with your friends, you sit around all day trying to debunk something, trying to figure out if what you're seeing is real or not. So I don't know. I know some of you probably heard about this. Maybe some of you haven't. But I'm shooting the shit with my friend, and he says, "Hey, did you hear about that guy that's stuck in the year 2027?" I was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" He goes, "There is a live TikTok account. And this guy has been posting videos every day from the year 2027. There's no other humans. He's been living there alone." And I was like, he's so full of crap. And he was like, "No." And he showed me these videos, right? And I was like, "What is it?" Just like everybody else, I said all the same thing. I go, "Dude, we're in lockdown." He's obviously filming when there's nobody around. But as you go through the videos, weirder things start happening. This guy is able to chat with his followers on TikTok live. They challenge him. They tell him, "Okay, if you're really there, go to this location." And he goes there. So there's like, it appears, now I'm sure it's a trick, I just haven't figured it out yet, but it appears like there's some communication between him in 2027 and his followers in 2021. And they told him to like go to the zoo, go to the airport. Not only that, since he's in the year in front, he's able to leave stuff for people to find, which is confusing to me. Because if he's 2027, then you should leave it there, and a person should not find it until 2027. What gets me is they're finding it now in real time. So this is easily one of the most elaborate hoaxes I'd have ever seen. Or there is something freaky. Because people are saying, "Hey, go to this location." He'll go there. And there's nobody around. There's no birds. There's no nothing. You can see the guys walking. Every now and then he'll turn and he'll film the windows. And you'll see him in the reflection. He's just walking. He said it's kind of freaky. He said he woke up in a hospital and nobody was there. There's nothing there. Now, for those of you who are old enough to remember, there is a movie called The Galerians, Stephen King movie, where these people somehow went through some rip and fiber in time, and they were stuck in this area where nothing was alive. And anyways, it's kind of weird. I'm going to show this to you and get you guys' opinion, but it's very, very interesting, and it will freak you out, okay? Before we get going, though, you guys know if you're going to buy precious metals, go check out our friends at Money Metals Exchange. The link is down below in the description. If you're a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and get a free half ounce of silver. You guys know about why I got to put this here, because definitely we're getting into the good stuff. So anyways, the guys, you're going to hear everything. Hopefully it won't play no music, because I don't want to. This person's explaining what's going on. I don't want to go into copyright infringements. So I'm going to play it for you, but just listen how the start of this all happened and pay attention to what's been going on, because apparently this is still going on.
And are they living in the year 2027?
By the way, I sped it up a little bit just so we don't get nit with infractions. But you can see right here, so the articles are being written. It says, there's some strange content on TikTok. But the account, and that's the name of it, it's in Spanish. When you translate, it's called The Last Survivor. Is one of the most bizarre things users have ever stumbled across this year. The account is full of videos of an abandoned and empty Valencia, and is ran by a man named Javier, who claims to have woken up in the year 2027. And he's all alone. So there have been millions of views, and people are interacting with this guy, and he's filming. People are like, "Where are you at?" He's like, "I'm here." They go here. He goes there. There's nobody there. So it's one of the freakiest things I've ever seen. You guys check it out and let me know what you think. Here we go.
There is some strange content on TikTok, but the account Unico, Sobrev, Viente, or The Last Survivor is one of the most bizarre things users have stumbled across this year. The account is full of videos of an abandoned and empty Valencia, and is ran by a man named Javier, who claims he woke up in the year 2027 and is all alone. The first video on the account, which states humanity has been extinguished, has gathered over 7 million views, and the comments are flooded with questions from other TikTok.
Now, the freaky thing about this, if I may say, for those of you guys that like Kim Clement, he prophesies about the year 2027 that from the heavens would rain down fire. So I wonder if these are tied together, but very interesting.
Users. On February 13th, 2021, a TikTok user called Unico Sobreviviente posted a TikTok video showing empty streets in Valencia and claiming he was living alone in the year 2027. He captioned the video, translated to English, says, quote, "I just woke up in a hospital and I don't know what could have happened. Today is February 13th, 2027, and I am alone in the city." Since then, the last survivor has posted videos showing themselves walking through abandoned streets, empty shopping malls, and even a deserted zoo. The last survivor's videos are so realistic.
Here's the freaky thing about this. So people are like, well, maybe it's a soundstage, maybe it's a virtual reality, maybe it's a whatever. No, as he's interacting with the TikTok users in real time, they'll say something like, go to the zoo, and he'll go to the zoo and he'll walk through the cages. So he's communicating, and he's going to where the people are having him go to. Now, that doesn't mean it couldn't have been pre-recorded or whatever, but it's definitely one of the freakiest things ever.
Followers have been questioning whether the account owner is actually stuck in the year 2027. However, the videos could just be a result of some high-level editing, and it appears unlikely that they are stuck in the future all alone. The owner of the account is yet to reveal their identity, though according to their TikTok biography, they are called Javier and have over 1 million followers already. The user Javier takes suggestions from other TikTok commenters also, like typing in what day it is in Google, and of course the answer came back as it being the year 2027. He also left unique pendants around Spain, asking others in the area to find them, which they did.
So they said, oh, you're doing this at the butt crack of dawn before anybody's up. It's COVID, the streets are empty. And so he's walking down the street where there's a sign, and you see this military time. This is 5 in the evening, 5:46 in the evening, not in the morning.
Successfully. Some of the people who found the pendants posted videos of it, with a bustling city in the background, unlike Javier's videos. Could Javier really be stuck in the year 2027? Or is this just clever editing? I'll let you decide. But let's take a look at all the videos Javier has released so far, and let me know what you think in the comments.
So he has left pendants and people have found them. Oh, I gotta turn this off, the music. So you can see he's walking, he's talking to people. See down below, people are interacting with him in real time. They're like, go to the mall. So he goes to the mall. Okay. There's no birds. There's no nothing. He's like, at the beach. Okay. And he uses like a drone, and it goes up to show that there's nobody on the beach. See, he's in the mall. Can you imagine this? Look at this. Look at all the crap that's around there. At nighttime, he's walking. There's nobody there. On a computer, look what it says. 2/14/27. Sure, you could change it. There's no doubt about it, you could. See, so that's for people. Well, it's virtual reality, but look at it. He's seeing it's moving in real time. So they ask him to do things like go on the computer and put it to current date. So it's in Spanish, but you can see February 14th, 2027. So as they're asking him to do things, he actually goes and he'll do them in real time. You see down below, the people are talking to him, and people are like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Like he's at some of the, where he's visiting at, or wherever he is, some of the places are tourist attractions. And they have the most traffic there. They told him to go in a museum. Do you understand how secure a museum is? And he's able to walk right in there. See, what would have impressed me even more if they'd have said, go in a museum, okay, see that statue in front of you, or that sculpture, or that painting, pick it up. You know, something like that. I don't know what that is, but it's freaky. See, that's his hand. So see, he's there in real time. This isn't virtual reality or anything like that. So you could see him. You will see him from time to time. That's him alone. He's got the drone. Now, sure, he could be on the beach and nobody's around. It might be a cold day. There might not be a lot of people there. There might not be a lot of residents. So yeah, he goes where his TikTok followers ask him to go that are familiar with the area. You can see down below, he broadcasts live on TikTok, and these people interact with him. Here he is. They ask him to go to the subway. There's a stadium. Now, you people who have virtual reality, here's my thing. My question to you is, sometimes you'll see him walk, you'll see his feet down below. You will see him put his hand out. You will see him record as he's walking. There's a reflection in the window. I don't know how good virtual reality is, but if it's like this, then it's damn good. Look, you see his hand go out right now? He kicked the door open. I don't know where the hell he's at. But all these places he goes to, so you see in virtual reality, can you kick a door like that and see your foot? But all these places they have him go to, he goes there just to show him that he's there. Now, I don't speak Spanish, but some of you do. You know what I'm saying. Here he's at an airport. Look at this. Now, you know damn well in an airport, I don't care, even in lockdown, there's somebody there. Security, something. There's got to be somebody there. Look at all the flights. You can see the flights. Lights are flickering. He's in a bathroom now, just checking stuff out. So that's him walking to his camera. See? So he's using his cell phone. So he said he was in a hospital. You don't know why. He woke up. When he came outside, nobody was around. He started walking around and realized there's nobody around anywhere. So see what he's doing is, as he communicates with people in real time, they'll say something like, go to your computer now and put on the date. And he does. Not put on the date, but they'll say, like, what date is today? And it's, he interacts with the people. So he's interacting with the people. Now, that's what it appears to be. I don't know if this is pre-recorded, if they somehow rigged this or whatever. But look at this guy. He's walking around in cities. Now, I've been in virtual reality games. As real as they are, they don't look this clear. This is something else. Look at as he's walking. That would be just freaky. See, that's really good for virtual. So you can see him in the reflection. See him? You seen his reflection in the window. They're telling him, go to this cafe, go to this museum, and he goes, and he's doing it in real time. He's saying he is stuck in 2027. There is no humans around anywhere where he is at. So he's in the restaurant. Now, you would think, look, he just walks in. So you can see his body parts, like reflections, when his hand goes forward. Now, I've seen some good virtual reality video games, but not like this. This is at a whole other level. See, you see him walking? You can see his reflection. Everybody's been trying to figure out how he's doing this. Some people are freaking out because it looks real. I know there's got to be a trick to this, but this is one of the freakiest things I've ever seen. I don't have a TikTok account, but if you guys go in a video and you pause where his name is, you could go to his account, get at it, and you can interact with the guy, but this is just weird. See, he's in like schools and stuff. They say, go to the school. Look at, you know what I mean? Look, it's one thing if it's a movie set, but this would be the most elaborate one I've ever seen. Schools, zoos, airport, everything. And this guy is there. Look, here we go, into a museum. This museum, look at this. See, now, I would have been impressed if he could walk up and pick up something of value and nothing happened to him. Like all of a sudden there's this I don't know, like a gold necklace or something that's, really, yeah, like in there. Go in there and grab something, touch something that if you touched it, all hell would break loose. That would be impressive. Like you have one, break the window. If nobody's there, break the window. Open it up and look in it. Grab the statue. That would be impressive. Somebody challenged them to go get a Mercedes from a Mercedes dealer. So he goes into that Mercedes dealer and he's trying to find a car, and that car responds to the key. There he is driving. Look, there's no airplanes or anything in the sky. The wind's blowing. It's beautiful wherever he's at. Valencia is what he said. But I mean, I don't know. Virtual reality, does the wind blow like that? Usually everything is just stiff. Look. Again, with the coronavirus going on and stuff like that, there's a lot of places that are shut down. They look like a ghost town. But this guy's going into places, I don't care where you're at. Even in lockdown, there's got to be some people there. One human being at least. Everywhere they challenge this guy to go, he goes. There's nobody there. So again, he's interacting. They told him to go back to the hospital and see if he could find paperwork on himself. And he did. He found the paperwork. That's where he's at. Yeah, even for virtual reality, this is unbelievably. So look, he's challenging people. He's telling people, look, he tells everybody where the coordinates is. Like, he'll leave trinkets for people to get. So it'll be like, look, I'm leaving this here. I'm leaving this other thing here. And people record themselves picking it up. You know what I mean? Like, he's putting it in the bush. But here's my thing. If he's in front of us in time, how are they finding it in 2021? That's just weird. Now, if he's behind us, that would make sense. So people posting, see right here, they found it. See the guy on the left? Right where he said he left. And there's people all around. See where they're at? That's the thing. So wherever he tells people to go find this stuff, they record themselves finding the items. That's the guy that found one of the items. So you can see when they find it, there's people everywhere. But next on the left, but look on the right, there's nobody anywhere. So he's on the right, the person's on the left. So he goes and puts that thing right there in the little rocks. And so the people on the left are trying to find him. So he said one was in the bush. They go to the bush. They found what he left. Now, I don't know how that happens because he's in front of them in time. So how could it go back in time? So there are people that went. They know where this place is. They go to look it up. That was another separate person altogether with a separate account. Look at this woman. She found a trinket too. And then you could go to their TikTok and you can see, they're not anybody strange or anything. They're just normal people that found these trinkets. So they do them in real time, which is freaky. I just want you to think about this for a second. Can you imagine something happens? You're in a hospital. You wake up. And there's nobody around. There's no birds. There's no animals. There's no human beings. But you're able to communicate with people on your phone. So it's like a what do you want to call it? A parallel world where he's living in 2027 at the same time that we're living here in 2021. So you will get a lot of naysayers, but I want somebody to try to debunk this because everybody's tried to debunk this a zillion times. In real time on his TikTok account, you guys should be able to interact with him if that account is still there. Now, he's got 1 million followers. So you can see throughout the day when he's filming, they'll say something like, go here, go there, do this, do that. And he does them. But just for a fraction of a second, I want you to think about this. Can you imagine if that was you? This guy, if this is true, I'm not saying I believe this. My brain's going, there's got to be a way to debunk this, but I can't think of it at the moment. So here's my thing. If this was true, can you imagine if that was you? Can you imagine waking up? Look at, he's on a boat. Took the boat. You know what I mean? Can you imagine if you wake up and there's nobody around you? Look at that. First of all, this is beautiful. But the fact that you're out in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, people are saying, if you're there, do this. If you're there, do that. Go here. Look at this. Go here. Look at that. But look how calm the water is, first of all over. Now, I'm not saying that the ocean isn't calm. But that's like some freaky calm stuff. Too calm. There's no birds in the water. I mean, there's no birds flying. There's no fish jumping. There was nothing. The wind's blowing. Yeah, I think you think about that time when you read in the Bible where it talks about all of a sudden the people from Earth would just disappear. Whoop. This guy's walking on the tracks. So different people dare him to do things. Like if it's real, then go to the tracks. He goes to the tracks, and they're thinking if he was really on the track, then a train would run him over. But nothing. This guy's going all over the place, man. Hospitals, the zoos, the malls, museums. Again, if this was real, it would seem to me that the powers that be, somebody would say, wait a minute, then go here, do this, go there, do that, and then try to get them to where they are or whatever. Look at this. It's crazy. So there's his medical records right there with all his personal information. You can see it. That's some necklace that was there. Oh, yeah, this is the one where the person on TikTok said, oh, if you're there, then go paint a picture right now. And then he goes and does this. I think this is the challenge. So people challenge him to do things. He does them in real time. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but whatever it is, without a doubt, it is. If it is a hoax, it is the most elaborate hoax I'd ever seen. This is just crazy. See, what makes it so freaky is this. The fact that he's interacting with people in real time. He's got long fingernails. That would just be weird to walk around. There's nobody there and you're by yourself. Do you know how scary that would be after a while? Especially if this guy's walking around in the nighttime. Obviously, if there's nobody there, there's no animals, there's no birds, there's nothing. See, so people think if it's virtual reality, it's like, okay, just go in the nighttime, go in the daytime. Where do you want me to go? They tell him where to go. Go to the graveyard. Okay, he's at a graveyard. Let's see what they find. You know, it'd be freaky if you tell him to go to the graveyard. He goes there and he sees a family members of yours gravestone, and they're still alive in your time but dead in his time, and you're like, what the hell? That would be freaky. So you can see when he's walking, the shadow shows up on the ground. Again, there's the time. Got to read that earlier, but Because people are like, oh, it's early in the morning, it's COVID, and nobody's up, nobody's around. You're doing it, so he does it in daytime, nighttime. So, for those of you who have TikTok, his name's on the video. I'd go check him out, see if you can find him. See what it's about, and then comment under here. Because that looks pretty damn freaky, if you ask me. So he calls himself the light. This is his account right here. Unico, Sorbury, AB, whatever. Look, he's in the police department. Look, he's... What the hell? Oh, this is a soccer league. Soccer players. He just walks right in. Walks on a soccer field? That's crazy. You know, somebody, they would have to really arrange that shit. Oh, sorry for the cursor, but you know what I mean, that crap. Just to let him walk on that field, that's a no-no. So anyways, I thought I would share that with you because that was pretty freaky, to be quite honest with you. Obviously, there's got to be a trick to it. I don't know what the trick is. But you could go look the guy up on TikTok, see how real it is. Comment under this video. I just thought I would share something different with you guys to get your opinion on it. Anyways, you guys chime in. Let me know what you think. How real is that? Go to TikTok, find out. Let me know. Hit the thumbs up button for this one. This is kind of cool. Anyways, if you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel. And I truly do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later. I'm out.